Let's be honest, career security doesn't come from companies anymore. Career security comes from your relationships and your reputation. It comes from your personal brand. Because in today's world, the people who get promoted, referred, land consulting clients, get invited to speak on panels, pulled into those special projects, those aren't necessarily the people that are working the hardest. They're the ones that people know, trust, and remember. And here's what most professionals don't realize. Every professional already has a personal brand, but only the ones who take control of it get to decide what they get chosen for next. So if you are ambitious, even if you love your current company, your current role, today we are breaking down why smart professionals take control of their brand before job hunting or building a business, and how doing this gives you a powerful head start that most people never get. When I wound down my tech startup in my 20s, I didn't have a plan. I was exhausted, a little burnt out, and honestly, I had no idea what I wanted to do next. But the moment that word got out that I was wrapping things up, something unexpected happened. Job offers started showing up in my inbox. Leaders I'd worked with before reached out, recruiters messaged me, even a few investors I'd met along the way asked if I'd consider joining their portfolio companies. I hadn't even started looking for a new role, and yet opportunities were coming to me fast. And that experience taught me one of the biggest lessons of my career. Your personal brand works for you long before you ever need it. Because all those years I'd spent building and networking and speaking, all those things compounded. I was building relationships and reputation equity. And of course, when I needed to pivot, that's what carried me forward. That's when I realized your personal brand is your most transferable asset. It follows you. It speaks for you. Building companies, working for other people, doing some kind of side hustle, it's going to be there, and it protects you long before you ever ask it to. Now, before we go deeper, if you are realizing that your personal brand might not actually reflect who you are now or where you want to go next, take the Career Clarity Assessment. It is a free 5-minute reflection on my website to uncover what's really standing between you and your next dream opportunity. You'll find the link below. Now, reason number 1 to take control of your professional personal brand. Career security no longer equals job security. Your company can restructure overnight. We've all seen it happen, but your relationships and your reputation, your results, your network, your professional identity, all of that is portable. A strong personal brand means that even when roles or companies change, your value stays visible. And truthfully, it's much harder to replace someone who is respected and trusted across the industry. Reason number 2 to take control of your professional personal brand is that visibility creates opportunity. Promotions, raises, and dream projects rarely go to the quietest person that's working hard in the background. It goes to the ones whose work is seen, understood, and trusted. This isn't about bragging. It's about clarity. It's about visibility. Helping decision makers see you in your zone of genius, your impact, and your potential. When you communicate all of that clearly, people start connecting the dots for you. She'd be perfect for that role. She should be on that panel. She'd crush that project. Reason number 3, your personal brand gives you leverage. When you are known for delivering results and leading with integrity, being a good person, you're not just an employee, you get to be an asset. That gives you negotiating power for raises, promotions, or flexibility. And when you decide to make a pivot into a new company, a new industry, or even into entrepreneurship, you're not starting from zero. You are starting from relationships and reputation. And that already speaks for you. That's exactly what happened when I left the startup world, right? I wasn't starting over. I was simply cashing in on the brand equity that I had already built. Reason number 4 to be intentional about your personal brand. Trust compounds faster than visibility. A big audience doesn't guarantee opportunity. Trust guarantees opportunity. You don't need thousands of followers. You need the right people who genuinely believe in you. Those are the ones who refer, recommend, and advocate for you when you're not in the room. Every message you send, every project you deliver, every thoughtful conversation, that is personal brand equity compounding in the background. And reason number 5 to start being intentional with your professional personal brand. Your brand makes you the designer of your career. Every project, connection, and story you tell about your work is shaping your next chapter. When you build your brand intentionally, you stop waiting for recognition and start curating your reputation. Because when you decide what you want to be known for and where you want to go next, the right opportunities start aligning around you. That's when your inbox looks different. That's when recruiters reach out. That's when peers refer you. Decision makers call you in, not pass you over. That's when you stop chasing opportunities and start attracting them. That's when you become an opportunity magnet. So whether you are staying in the corporate world, planning a pivot, or exploring your own venture, your personal brand is the bridge between stability and freedom. It's your career insurance policy, long term. It's not about being popular. It's about being known for the right things. Because when people know who you are, what you stand for, and why they can trust you, you stop being replaceable and you start being remembered. And that's when your career begins to work for you. If you are ready to uncover what's really standing between you and your next exciting career opportunity, take the Career Clarity Assessment on my website. It is completely free. It only takes 5 minutes. You will instantly see how aligned, clear, and opportunity ready your career really is. The link is below. And don't forget to subscribe, because in the next episode, I am breaking down the psychology of status, safety, and success, and how to use it to build trust without burnout or self-promotion. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode.